I've played League of Legends half my lifetime. If you've been stuck in the same elo for over a year, like some of my students, and you want to climb, I can promise you that this video will help you with that. Master this fundamental and you'll get to diamond a lot faster. Let's show you how it's done. We're playing in a gold, silver elo range. Honestly, if you're in like a low elo and you want to get to like diamonds, I'll explain you guys everything you need to know on what it takes to get the diamond, okay? I'm gonna explain basically how to gank properly. This is all the summary of my course, right? Which is the early game fundamentals. I'm literally explaining in this course as well, just how to gank properly like a human. Yeah, these are my conditions. So, as a jungler, if you don't know how to get kills...
You got me.
Unfortunate. So, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get kills. And of course, there's more things to this, right? In my course, as well, explain like where you can get more kills and why you can get more kills there. But it doesn't matter. This game here, I'll show you guys on what to do. I might be boring when I explain things, but I can promise you guys, you will learn a lot and you will climb. Okay, so what am I thinking and how do I actually get kills? That's the most important thing. How do I get kills in this game? Let's take a look. Make sure that they... Before I go for gank, I need to see if they ward or not. Is the wave bad? And when I go for gank, these 4 is very important. I'll explain this in the game. So, yeah. I want to path towards the bot lane. You might wonder why. Top lane, both teleport. Not that volatile. And bot lane has CC for me. I have a Maokai Jhin SCC setup, so it's very easy for me to gank bot lane, okay? And I will only gank after full clear, and before and during my full clear, I will explain you what I'm seeing, and these are the habits you want to start building to get more kills, okay? Very big tip. Actually, no cap, very big tip. And this tip that I'm gonna give you is gonna get you a lot of free wins. When I say a lot of free wins, a lot of free wins, okay? So... in general, if you're pathing bot side, around 220, that's when laners usually ward. When is that? That is after you start your raptors. That's when laners in general usually ward. This is because that's when the second wave comes. And that's when basically laners have free time to ward. Or when they finish this wave usually, okay? So look, right now, they finish this wave. After they finish this wave, it's the perfect timing for them to ward. This is gank conditions. Right now, I am paying attention to the minimap. This guy has not warded. So the gank conditions is still good. But remember, I'm only ganking after my full clear. Okay? So I've been looking minimap and I've been paying attention. They haven't put down a ward. At all. Okay, you might wonder why am I smiting this? Okay, bot lane is fine. I'm so tempted to gank bot lane. Okay, guys, I have to gank here. You might wonder why. There's no wards. He's trying to push out his wave. This is something I literally explained in my course. If someone needs to push out the wave, and you can make it in time, ignore your camps. I said I was gonna full clear, guys, but I have to follow my own course fundamentals a little bit. So, some people tell you, okay, Kirei, you told me to full clear. Why are you ganking? Bro, I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it. Yumi was pushing the wave, he couldn't push the wave, and I would make it in time. I had to kill him, no matter what. Okay, it's Yumi too. Bonus points. So, well, I got a kill there. How did I recognize I got a kill there? I knew that no wards. That's 1. 2. Their wave states were bad. 3. Yumi has no flash. Because of that, I got a kill. This is something you can replicate every single game. Like, this is something I'm not explaining when to skip camps. That is something I explain as well in the course. But for this game, I really want to focus on like drone tracking especially, okay? Okay, I'll just run away here. Woo! Woo! Okay. I think it should be good. Do you have anything? Okay, this is just base fundamentals. Oh shit, there's Binkward here. The general rule that I have, if your regular camps are up, you should not go for crap. Base, get tempo, top to bot. Very crucial, okay? This is not like how to gank. This is just more like a bit of the fundamentals. If you can like do gank conditions good, gank execution good, know a little bit about base timers and making game plans, you're good to go. Like, these are the things that you really want to do, but for this game specifically, I'll do my best to explain gank conditions and gank execution, okay? And you might wonder, why am I actually not even going for the crap? And just saying, 95% of the League of Legends players there would go for the crap, but I don't. Because let's say top lane was 1 HP. I could gank top lane. Instead, Nocturne managed to gank top lane. You see what I mean? Like, I'd rather get potentially 1 kill and change a laning phase completely than get a creep. Because if I go for the creep, I cannot actually gank any lane and help any lane. And the solo queue in general, especially in low elo, there's 1 kill per minute, so having good tempo is very important. Right now, if I wanted to, I could invade his Raptors, because he did not clear his weak side. But I will keep it simple. I'm literally full clearing, recognizing where I can gank. Look, before I gank here, you see this wave. This wave here is frozen, okay? I'm gonna finish my full clear first, and I'm now paying attention to the wards. Are they warding? Yay or nay? I so far have not seen any wards. There could be a ward in the tri-bush, okay? So I'm just gonna see if there's a ward here. If they back off, there's a ward. If there's no ward, no ward. So look, let CC go first. Look. Okay, I'm gonna hold my W. Now use my skill shot. This is a little bit champion mastery. That is something you have to focus on as well. Because think about it. If I hold my skill shot here, okay, and Zeri goes like this, okay? My laners will gap close, and he will die whether I hit my skill shot or not. But there I knew, judged of his movement, or basing of his movement, it wasn't warded. If it was warded, fine. I'll back off. If it's not warded, well, I kill him. Right? Okay, so now I'm gonna go mid lane. Look when I go mid lane. Okay, he just wasted his Q, but... Okay. This is a bit of champion mastery as well, right? But basically, I'm in mid lane here. But you can still see I'm being very patient with my W. Okay, I base here. This is a bit of base fundamentals. I'm not gonna explain. If you wanna watch base fundamentals, it's in my course. But this game, I really want to focus on like ganking efficiently. I'm gonna now go top to bot again. Just saying, honestly, I think 80 to 90% of the time, I just play bot side. There's multiple factors to decide what to do when you're in bot lane. But if your bot lane is losing, you should still path bot side. But there's a lot of small factors, but I'm not gonna go into it. It's all about ganking this game. So okay, I am pathing into the bot side here. You can see all I've done so far is literally full clear. Beside one time. One time I killed Yuumi. And all I did was just like... I'm not even jungle tracking. I am actually paying zero attention to enemy jungle. All I'm doing is full clearing, playing towards the bot lane, and explaining to you guys how to gank. I could go for the objective right here. I'm not even gonna go for objective. I see Nocturne ulti, I don't give a shit. I continue my full clear, and if you can master this playstyle, which is whenever you go for gank, at least you gank successfully, even if enemy jungler gets something, at least you will get something as well. This is the foundation of jungling. If you cannot do this, no matter how high you climb, at some point, you're gonna hit the wall. And honestly, even if you're challenger, these fundamentals still apply. The difference between high elo and low elo is that in low elo, people don't even know what the right and wrong thing is. And even if they know what the right or wrong thing is, they don't know how to do it consistently. In high elo, people know what the problem is, but they don't do it perfect. They make the same mistakes as low elo people sometimes, but just a lot less. And making those mistakes a lot less, you basically get more LP, right? That's essentially how it is. So the fundamentals I explained legit apply the same for challenger elo. I just do it a lot better consistently. But you want to work your way towards that. Anyway, I just finished my full clear. What's popping now? A lot of people here would start a Drake. And in this case, I can start a Drake. Why is this? Nocturne ult top side. Nocturne without ultimate is not a champion. A very small important thing in low elo. Having ultimate or not is very important, okay? I mean, why am I ganking bot lane? They're literally under my tower. This is champ mastery, okay? Look, you see I'm walking? I'm cutting off his escape path. You see? He cannot go to his tower anymore. Fuck. That was my kill, by the way. But that is something as well I explained in my course, right? You can literally see, you know, cut off their escape path, right? Wait for him to go CS extent. Don't ping all the way too early. And CC should go in first. Maoka went in first. But you can see that like all of these things are replicable. It's just about making it a muscle memory and making it a habit. That's all there is to it, okay? Back to full clear, top to bot. Usually there are some timers you should break your full clear, and instead of going for a gank, focus on objective. But like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple. We only gonna talk about ganks, and if you master this part and you master the next parts, it's gonna be a lot easier to like climb. Combine everything, you'll be a good player. You have to gradually build up the right habits for you to be climbing, okay? But yeah, I am now not even using my E. I'm just gonna troll my tempo a little bit. He's on objective, I don't give a shit. Straight into bot side. This guy's called Haha You Mad. I think this guy's mad himself, but... And here's the deal, okay? I think people overcomplicate objectives in general though. In the end, why do objectives exist? It's simply because Riot Games want people to fight. If you can win an objective fight, you fight. If you can't, keep farming and get tempo and wait for the next best pull opportunity. Anyway, I'm done with full clear. A lot of people here will, like, honestly, 95% of the league players will look for a play after a full clear. They'll just like force a gank here, right? I mean, this gank is gonna work. He's gonna W. I'm gonna wait a bit. Ugh. I'm just saying, this is champion mastery. This is something a low elo could not pull off. But if you watch my streams, if you watch my YouTube, if you watch my courses in general, I explain these things. And it's about understanding the theory, and then it's about applying it. The more you see my gameplay, the more you think, ah, okay, this is why he's doing it. I can do this too. Look here, I'm cutting off his escape path. I'm making sure this guy is, oh. And now, whoop. Oh my god, Daisy. Woo! That's a close one. Now base again. So, like, people low elo would maybe sometimes push the wave. No, my topside camps are spawning soon. I want to be as fast as possible on the map, so whenever there's a fight, let's say Pantheon's overextending, I kill him. You see my camp right now? Boom. Perfectly on time. And the only timer, okay, I would, let's say not full clear. If I see someone overextend, gank condition, and there's no wards. I think it's no ward. But hey, oh. That's okay. My ult's an execute, by the way, so that's the main reason I use wait my ult a little bit. Okay, this might seem very weird. I'm basing. I have 1.3k gold, all my camps are up. After you get something, okay? 1.4k gold is essentially 3 kills. 4 kills actually, sorry, my bad. You're not actually stronger till you spend your gold. League of Legends is a probability game. By you having good base timers, by you having better items, and you're at the right place at the right time, knowing when you should fight, when you shouldn't fight, depending on tempo, makes League of Legends a lot easier. The main reason why I base here and then clear my camps is because if there's any action, I'm at the right place at the right time. One benefit up till Diamond is that people actually usually have HDHD in game. I'm sure all of you guys, when you play League and enemy has like one item power spike over you, you just have to fight. Up till Diamond, people don't even know what trading means. They see Drake up, they think fight. They don't think, oh, enemy Viego 2 items, maybe I shouldn't fight. No, this is not how it works. I have 2 items, they're like, oh, he's on my screen, let's fucking fight. Like actually, right? I can show you guys. Drake is up, you wanna bet Nocturne is gonna fight bot side? Instead of trying to trade? Like, for sure it's gonna fight me. This is one part that's not gank execution. Around 14 to 15 minutes, it kind of transitions into early mid game a little bit. But right now it's more about understanding how to play for an objective. If you low elo, please don't do this. What you want to do is hover your laner first. Once they have the wave, move together into the objective. Now, I ping my laner's interface. I do the objective. This is something I explained in the course as well. It's just how to use your pings. Hey, Nocturne. Am I surprised he's fighting me here? I am not surprised. Just saying, this is like gold elo or something even. Or platinum, you know? But you can see here, like, Zeri thinking, oh, we can fight when, you know, they're getting outnumbered. Sure, man. Yeah, fight me. See what happens. I'm almost dying, by the way. You see what I mean? They're fighting when they're getting outnumbered. This is another fundamental that's very important, which is information gathering, right? You can see people just fight me. That's why having good base timers, being at the right place at the right time, is very important. And you can see here, I'm just basing, spending my gold. What should I buy? Tabis? Probably. And now, after I based here, same thing. You can see my camps are almost always up when I'm topside, and that's all I've been doing. I would say the biggest difference between low and high low is as well the champion mastery. The way I'm getting kills is very difficult sometimes to pull off, especially the ganks around mid lane, but essentially that's something you can train. Just holding your spells, waiting until they dodge or use their abilities, and then using it. In low elo, it depends on how low elo you are. If you're like iron, bronze, I would recommend you to learn even what abilities people have, because only then you can hold your spell and know why you hold your spell, right? But in the higher elo you get, the better people get at that, and then it's gonna be a bit harder, of course. Back to full clearing, and I will still explain how to gank properly, okay? My team is fighting here, so I'll just move. Okay, he's fine. I'm out. Okay, how do I wanna keep on getting kills? Currently, it's not about ganking anymore, okay? I think up to 14 minutes, gank execution, gank condition, very important. After minute 14, it's different stuff. I'm not gonna explain it in this game. In the future YouTube videos, I can explain it. Hold up. You can jump over the wall with this champion. Like, walls are your friends. Every single time you have like flash or a dash, instead of flashing like this way, just hook a wall, flash over the wall. That's what pro players do a lot as well. So every single time you need to run properly, okay? I'm gonna full clear my top side. It should be spawning soon. You can even see I'm completely neglecting objectives. I'm literally going to my camps. I'm not even jungle tracking. All I'm showing you guys is just how to get kills. If you don't know how to get kills, it kinda sucks, you know? So that's why I'm explaining this game, just okay, how to get kills. And in the future I can explain a little bit about base timers, but essentially you wanna master one thing step by step. This is just counting numbers. My top lane is dead, therefore I don't fight. Now the 3v3, we win. Instead of like talking about ganks, I'll just talk about numbers a bit, okay? Oh my daisy. Okay, that's a low elo W. But anyway. W him. We got him. Anyway, what's the next thing on the menu? So right now, obviously Nocturne Inted. But instead of now talking a bit about ganks, I'm gonna change the topic here a bit, okay? Because this is like probably one of the most important basic fundamentals that you need after gank conditions and gank execution is over. I would say it's just counting till 5. Yes, counting till fucking 5. Watch the replay, I can promise you, including me, sometimes we can't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show you what I mean. I'm just gonna full clear, and before I take a fight, or before my laners take a fight, I'm gonna count till 5. This guy's 1v2. My Morgana right now is going for 1v2, and he died. Okay, so now my team should be collapsing, so I think 1v3. You'll notice very often my teammates are gonna take fights that are really bad, and whether they get outnumbered or not, they don't care. So this is like 5v3. This is something in general you should give, right? If you're not sure, you can fight. This is like a low elo thing. Okay, now I see Vladimir. Now I see Vladimir top, I fight. Sorry, mid. If Vladimir was not showing mid lane, okay? Would I fought here? Maybe, because my Mako would be fighting. But you can see here, because Vladimir showed mid lane, I'm like, 3v4 sounds not too bad, right? But that was my trigger. The moment I saw Vladimir. And that's when that was my go. And just saying, I think I could have won the fight, even if Vladimir was there, if I played well. But why would you rely on playing well, when you can just play numbers, you know? Anyway, you see when Nas is pushing top lane, he's gonna push till he dies. I'm not gonna ping him back. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. Could I have anticipated this? Of course you can. Like, this guy couldn't count to 5. And it sounds like elementary stuff, but like, look at the map. Before you go river, before you fight, just count to 5. It's that simple. Like, you know? But making it a habit, that is not simple. Alright, I'll base here. I have 3k gold. I'm not even gonna talk about what objectives I'm gonna play for in general. I'll literally just count till 5. And I'm gonna base my fights off that, okay? So you'll see me now picking my laners. Nah, fuck it. I'm not gonna ping my laners. They can die all they want. I'll just take my farm, and I'll just choose the right fights, and I will count till 5, okay? Are they 5? I mean, I see a lot of people missing, but enemy wasn't there. They won the casino. Nice. I will finish my full clear, literally, and I will count till 5. That's 1v2. I'm gonna literally go to my golems, and after I'm done with my golems, I will look for a fight. So now, let's start counting till 5. The exercise has begun. I would say they can be at least 4, but I'm down to fight 3v4. Oh, 3v2, 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 3v2. They're bot lane, show bot lane. Could the enemy team count till to 5? Nope, they couldn't. Okay, in this case, they're 2, but, you know, I'm a bit strong, so... I'm waiting for his dash. This guy's not dashing. Oh my daisy. Wait, this guy's fucking fat! His 3 items. Yeah, that guy's actually OP. Okay, I died here. I had to give Zeri a 1k shutdown. We're making it more spicy here. Okay, my team can fight this. Sage. Okay. You see Nasus? Let's see if you can count to 5. And the thing is like, okay, why is counting to 5 so fucking hard? It's only hard because people are actually busy. They're either farming, they're either CSing, they're either like... You know what I mean? Like in League of Legends, people are always doing something. So it's harder to count to 5. As the guy's fighting, he's not fucking stupid. He can count to 5. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's not stupid, obviously. It's very hard to like fight and still look minimap and be like, wait, how many people are here even? And that's a habit you can build. And yeah, okay. Let's at least identify what the objective is, okay? It's Baron. And now let's start counting until 5, okay? Well, Menace is dead. Morgana is not here. I see no one on the map. They're 5. Do I fight? Hell no. I'll just wait, play safe, and yeah. And just saying, it doesn't only count for you. If you're farming, you should count for your laners a little bit. That's the thing for jungle as well, right? Oh, Zeri Yumi, guys, is gonna be scaling insanely well. I'll just take all my camps here, though. They can be 3 mid lane, just letting you guys know. But I'll finish my full clear. Okay, I'll ping them back here, because I don't want them to die before the Baron. Nasus showing bot lane. Morgana dead. Back. In low elo, people cannot count to 5 because they're busy. They're thinking about farming, they're clicking, right? So, let's do an experiment. I'm not gonna ping them back. Oh. They didn't walk up. Okay, this time, I guess it was very obvious. Okay, I'm counting to 5. I don't see many people. I don't fight here. That's simple. Nasus bot, Morgana and base. Why would I fight here? Tell me. So if now we can go! Now we can go! Oh! I count to 5. Triple kill! Zeri, count to 5! You're not... You're 2, bro. You're 2. Ah! Oh. Guys, I got a penta because I count to 5. Like, legit. But you see basically how I'm literally looking minimap. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I see Zeri, I instantly pull the trigger because it's 4v3. Alright, let's do some maths. Okay, this is a 3v3 for a little bit. Now, Zeri Yumi's coming alive. So you see them, because they're busy fighting, they're not thinking about it. You know, so I'd rather have them... Okay, I'm popping his skill here. Bomb. Oh my god, this guy's OP, bro. Whoa! And I guess now it's GG well played. But you see, by simply having very good gank conditions, just knowing when to gank, and gank execution, and being able to count to 5, I dropped 28 kills in 28 minutes, basically. By full clearing, and very good champion mastery. And counting to 5, right? Like, actually. Yeah, that's how you can kind of like practice. And if you practice these things and build good habits, you will be able to climb. It's all about getting perspective and counting. And by the way, just saying, counting till 5 applies in high elo as well. It sounds really silly, but I swear, even I cannot count till 5 sometimes. Basically, you guys can now see a bit how to gank properly, the gank conditions. So every single time I gank bot lane right, I made sure that I looked at the wave state. I made sure that I was fully aware of the wards. Look minimap before going for the ward. And then as for ganks, basically I made sure I don't ping on the way too early. CC should go in first. Wait for him to CS and go overextend and cover escape path. Those are the things I focused on a lot. And essentially, I couldn't really explain this, but it's the counting to 5 especially is the information gathering part. It's somewhere in the course as well. But basically, that's what you have to do in low elo to get the diamond. There's a lot more other small things that you have to work on, obviously. But if you guys do this,